Greetings. I'm Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And I'm here to talk to you about National Novel Writing Month. Yes, this month I am engaging in the project of trying to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. It's not easy, really. Especially if you want it to make sense. Today, my word count is now 21,338 words, which is pretty nice, up from 19,968 words. So it's doing pretty good. Still a little bit short of the you can finish this in a month at the same pace words, but I'm used to the highs and lows now of, oh, I wrote this much today. Oh, I didn't write as much the next day. You write what you can when you're doing things like taking naps because you get tired in the middle of the day. You've got to remember your health is better than writing a nice book. So, what to talk about now? I've already talked about trying to describe things that are in your head, trying to describe things that you sense differently than other people. This time, I think more, I was trying to write something where dialects, the way people talk, speech patterns. I mean, I can do New York just fine, you know? I'm from New York, so I know people who talk like this and who used to talk like this. And I don't actually have an accent, some people say, but when I get mad, sometimes I really do. And then there's some people who always have an accent, man, and like, it's the way they do things, man. It's how they talk, you know? That's the sort of the kind of accent I was trying to get across. I'm gonna have to put some descriptors of the way the person talked into that section later, because I don't think I'm getting it through just by putting man on the end of like every other sentence, man. Then there's accents I don't even know how to put in. I mean, you don't know when you want to put in wanna instead of want to, unless you're hearing it in your head. You play it through a couple times and see, and you'll see. Oh, he would not say want to. He would not say going to. He would not say did you. It's gonna be wanna gonna did you. And then there's, hey, fuck you. And you've got to put the A in there in a different way than you put, how you doing, eh? If, say, their accent was slightly Canadian. I know not all Canadians talk like that, eh? But some of them do. I want to say hello to all the people who are showing up from Periscope. Hi. It's just a whole bunch of people coming in slowly. That'd be nice. For those of you who don't know, I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and I'm trying to write a novel. Is this an adult? Do I not sound like an adult? I am a supervillain. Biggest Sean. Really? Are you the biggest, Sean? Well, I'll never be able to prove whether you are or not the biggest Sean. But is this an adult? Do I sound like a child? Really? I'm the supervillain of streaming, and I'm writing a book. No, it's not about being a supervillain. It is about superhumans, but it's more about people. The trials and tribulation of being a person who just happens to have some sort of superpower. I mean, some people would call it literary fiction, but that would only count if I was writing about regular people. No, I'm writing about extraordinary people. And I was talking about writing dialects and knowing when to step away from typing things out in the proper words, and when to cut things into idioms and contractions that don't exist. I mean, I haven't gotten to anywhere in deep south yet, but there's going to be a lot of didges, ain'ts, and maybe even a G if they're asking if someone's hungry. The Matrix. Yep. Yes, because Sean, I'm in the Matrix, and I'm trying to write. And it's hard to write every day, and to write a lot every day. But you push through it, and you try hard. If you don't make it, you make it up another day. If you go to NaNoWriMo.org, that's NaNoWriMo.org, you can actually see all the people who are trying to challenge themselves to write a book in the month of November. I guess they made National Novel Writing Month because novel and November start with the same 3 letters. Four actually. Wow. So, at least they didn't call it Novelvember, much like Movember for mustache, or No Shave November for people who are growing out their mustaches. There's some other November thing too, but I don't remember what it's called. Probably Brovember, where you hang out with your bros every day. Kidding. But really, this is only my short stream that I do after my regular gaming stream, so if you're interested, tomorrow around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be playing Magic the Gathering Arena, if gaming is more to your liking. And watching a supervillain beat people at Magic the Gathering is actually pretty fun, I'm sure. Because I know I like beating people at Magic. When I don't win, sometimes I get a little frustrated, but not as frustrated as on every other day like today, when I play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Try to check me out sometime. All of you. And also, I'm on YouTube, YouNow, Ustream, Streamcraft, and Mixer. Everywhere I am Computer King except for Twitch, where I am the Computer King. Some usurper tried to take my name, and I decided to let them know I was the Computer King, not just any Computer King. So, I've talked enough about writing. I'm sure I've bored everyone to tears. But this is how I keep myself honest. I write, I get on this second stream and talk about how much I wrote. And if I didn't write anything, I must have slacked off somehow. And I don't want to slack off. The only reason I know of to cause me to not stream it would be that I didn't write anything all day because I was ill. hospitalized or some other reason like that, which is not out of the question if you haven't noticed. So, until tomorrow. No, I haven't published anything big as Sean. No. Well, I published a short story in an online e-zine, if that counts. I really don't count it. I mean, I got paid. First $6 I ever made writing. Only $6 I ever made writing. But that site is defunct and gone. Many years now. Maybe at some point I'll actually read the story I wrote that got me paid. But not today. Today I am done. Tomorrow, thank you, Vegas Sean. It takes a lot to get the internet out into your room and onto your screen. So until tomorrow, I want to remind you all to have a good night, but always stay evil.